My name is Chovan, and I'm the Principal of Enviro Integration Strategies, and I'm all about educating, empowering, and enabling individuals who work on projects and change initiatives to make a difference in the outcomes of those things. So I work with them to understand how they can integrate environment, social, and the economic aspects within their projects and change initiatives to have those beneficial outcomes. Well, when I started out, I wasn't very clear on exactly what I should do as a business, and I was promoting myself in a number of ways, consulting and training and workshop facilitation and speaking and all kinds of things in the realm of sustainability. And Mirasee really helped me to see that I should focus in on one area and then grow my business later on. I joined the Course Builders Laboratory because I had already been thinking about developing training, but I had been thinking from the aspects of corporate training and workshops in that sense. And I quickly realized that business was fairly slow in that area, and started looking into other approaches like online training. And I came across Course Builders Laboratory and saw how in-depth the program would be, and I just knew that it was something that I should jump into. I think, I was really motivated to take my message to a broader audience, and I could see through their program how I might be able to do that and have a greater impact than just one project by project and advising in that way, and have the ability to influence how a number of people do projects was something that it really made me excited to do. So, one of my major revelations in taking Course Builders Laboratory was that I did need to focus in on a specific niche, and for that niche to understand who my target audience was and to speak to them in their language and find a way to provide a solution to their challenges and have some results for them. So to work on those specific aspects was very enlightening. Before I joined Course Builders Laboratory, I hadn't actually thought of launching a product at all. I had been on the wavelength of developing training for corporate entities and doing in-house workshops. And I realized that I could spread my message to more individuals and to a broader audience, maybe around the world. So it made me think about how I might package my teaching into an online offering to be able to do that. The Mirasee team has been very helpful in helping me to advance through the program. Anytime I was stuck in any way, I had a coach to work with who would answer my questions. And in addition to that, I have been involved with the mastermind group, and both getting feedback from the participants of the mastermind group as well as the facilitator of that group has been very helpful to get advice and to look forward in the next steps that I'll be doing based on how other people are proceeding. But in general, the content of the program is very well laid out. A lot of different options on how to proceed depending on the type of offering you want and the size of audience that you have. It's very good. The most helpful part of the Course Builders Laboratory was in terms of finding who that target audience is and what their problem language is. To do all that research, they lead you through all the different areas that you can look for information and how you might interpret some of that information to narrow down what is that solution that you need to provide and how is that aligned with your passion area, I guess. The experience of launching my pilot was, I was torn between being on a high for actually having people I don't know acknowledging that I had a product that they could buy into, as well as a lot of stress just because there was so much work to do in such a short time frame. And really not knowing how it would come across to anyone. So a lot of things to think about, and sort of hoping that nothing would go wrong. But it was very, once it was done, it was exhilarating. So